Everybody, here I am. I'm with my friend Angie. And she is definitely one of those that I go to, especially when it comes to check questions. She's definitely a check expert. She's a compliance audit expert too.
Hi, everybody.
Hey. Now, the question, of course, is what do you think is the biggest issue with U.S. payments today?
I think, Kevin, there are still compliance issues, trying to figure out how to stay compliant with all the rules and regulations from FFIEC guidance, all of that the financial institutions are having to deal with. There's a really big issue of trying to stay compliant.
Yeah, and that is for sure one of the biggest issues out there, compliance. Thanks, Angie.
All right, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hey, everybody, I'm here with my friend Andrew. Now, Andrew actually lives in Berlin, and he is an expert on faster payments around the world. But we're asking him the same question we're asking everybody else. What do you think is the biggest issue facing U.S. payments right now?
It's a good question. I would say probably meeting changing consumer and business demands. So I think as technology advances, people and businesses, their demands change. So people want things faster, they want improved reconciliation efforts, they want to know what the payment is for. You know, people just want everything faster and now, and I think banks are really struggling with that, knowing how to charge for that, how to build new products and services on top of existing rails, and I think yeah, it's a big challenge to try to get everyone on board and moving in the same direction, given how big the market in the U.S. is and how diverse it is.
Great answer. Thanks, Andrew. I'm here with my friend Fred. Now, Fred is one of those, again, payments professionals that I go to. He's been around for a long time. He knows the history of what's been happening in payments. Now, Fred, as a payments professional, with what we have currently happening in the industry, what do you think is the biggest issue facing payments in the United States?
Well, there's a lot of issues, Kevin, but I think the biggest one right now is getting financial institutions to understand their options. And that really brings us to the whole faster payment space. What's going to work, what isn't going to work, why should they do it, what's the demand, but there's just a lot of things for them to think about. Many of them aren't spending a lot of time worrying about those sorts of things. And so I really think that financial institutions need to pay a lot more attention to their payment strategy, where they're going, and what sorts of options they should be considering.
Right. Faster payments options, strategies, that's a lot to pay attention to.
You got it, my friend.
Right. Everybody, here I am with my friend George, and I'm asking him the same question. George, what do you think is the biggest problem in payments today?
Security.
Security?
Yes. If people don't feel safe about electronic payments due to the hacks and all of these things that are going on and account takeover, they're not going to trust electronic payments.
Okay, so is it security or is it trusting the payment?
I think they're tied together. I think it's one of the same.
All right, security and trust. There's one of the biggest issues in payments today. Thank you.